Yes, guys, hello and welcome back to another Spurs-related YouTube video. I hope everyone's doing very well. And today we're going to be doing a quick transfer update video. All things Tottenham Hotspur, all things transfers, and plenty of loan deals going on, Jack. And we are linked with one or two players as well. But guys, if you enjoy these little transfer update videos, please do smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and turn post notifications on. But Jack, first bit of news straight in, something about Maddison.
James Maddison, we all want to talk about James Maddison. Let's be honest, when we were high and flying and at the top of the league, he was really the key player in that. And James Maddison is just such a wonderful footballer. We're so lucky to be able for him to choose us over Newcastle and kind of see the vision under Postecoglou. And now I'd like to believe that he's kind of shown that he's made the right choice and he's going to reap the benefits because he's playing with some fantastic players as well. And I think this Tottenham team is only going in one trajectory, and that's upwards. And to have him back in such a crucial tie against Manchester City is going to be huge. We know how much creativity he brings to the table. He's also someone we know isn't afraid to shoot from long distance, and just unlocking the doors and kind of playing through Werner, Johnson and Richarlison, that pacing behind, especially from Johnson and Werner, is going to be crucial because they're going to have so many more opportunities.
Yeah, 100%. Do you reckon we could see him in the starting 11 against Man City?
Definitely. I think that's got to be the aim. He looks like he'll be in full training from Monday. We know that Bentancur was thrown straight in the deep end. He was even back earlier than expected. We've seen it with Van der Ven and Romero this week. I think if you're good enough and you've shown that you're going to be fit and ready, James Maddison is not someone you can leave on the bench. We've seen the quality that De Bruyne has brought to Manchester City when he come off the bench. I don't think Guardiola is going to hesitate to play him any longer. I think both teams are going to play their best 11 and it's going to be an unbelievable game of football. I'm just hoping we kind of show our best. And obviously, as we all know, Manchester City have played 5 times at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and haven't even scored yet, losing 5 out of 5 matches. So he's going to be pivotal towards that. And let's hope we can keep that streak going because an FA Cup win against Manchester City would do wonders right now.
Yeah, I believe we've scored 9, conceded 0 in 5 games against them at the Spurs Stadium, which is absolutely incredible. And like you said, Jack, it'd be interesting to see De Bruyne against Maddison, which playmaker comes out on top. But obviously positive news there earlier today. Also talking about loan deals, Ashley Phillips, our young centre-back, and Alfie Devine, our young creator midfielder, both joined Plymouth on loan.
Yeah, so Ashley Phillips, he had made his debut for Plymouth and he was described by a Sky Sports commentator as something special. They're like, they've got a serious player on their hands in Ashley Phillips. And as we all know, we were quite keen to see him play. I think he was brought in from Blackburn. Was it in last January, James, or in the summer? I'm sure you'll have a rough date for me.
I believe it was summer.
In the summer, but he was believed to be someone who might even come straight into the first team. Obviously, we haven't seen him play yet, but what's really interesting is that Plymouth's manager was in the England under-20 setup, so he knows Alfie Devine and Ashley Phillips really well, and he's someone who was quite keen to bring them in. So luckily, you'd like to think that Ashley Phillips and Devine are going to be with a manager that knows how they play. He's going to really like them, and that's why he's brought them in. So it looks like they'll get lots of minutes, lots of playing time, which is pivotal, especially when you're young, of course. And I feel like this could be really the start of something good and could see them really make the first team next year. I think Alfie Devine, we all know, is very talented. I think he scored for us when in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. And he's someone with a lot of talent. I think a lot of Spurs content creators have said how much they like him and that we kind of want another number 10. And him and Jamie Donnelly look like they could be pushing towards the first team and maybe get some minutes next year. So really exciting times from the Tottenham youth. I think even our under-18s last year were looking like they were going to get relegated. I think they come 13th out of 14th. And the only reason they stayed up was because they merged the leagues. And this season, they've won 10 out of 10 matches in the top of the league. So funny how things work out. The Postecoglou influence doesn't look like it's just in the first team. It looks like it's kind of coming towards the academy teams as well, which is brilliant to see.
Yeah, no, 100%, Jack. And next bit of news regarding Sergio Reguilon joining Brentford on loan, obviously recalled from Man United. What do you think of this one?
Reguilon, it's really interesting actually. I spoke about Reguilon on my Walking and Talking, guys. If you haven't watched the Walking and Talking series, go over, hit a like, let me know your thoughts. It was great to kind of speak to a couple of you in the comments on behalf of James. But Sergio Reguilon, I've said before, I don't think he fits the Postecoglou style of football. I think that he doesn't invert very well. He kind of plays his best football when he's out wide and has space to put a cross in. And that we know with Postecoglou, we like to invert, we like to attack the box and kind of overload it. And I just think Destiny Udogie is unbelievable. That Reguilon won't see any minutes. And I think he also looks like he would prefer Ryan Sessegnon in that position. I would love to see Reguilon have a good future. I liked him when he was at Spurs, and I think he always gave 100%. But I just don't think he's tailored towards this style of football. And Brentford, I don't get me wrong, I don't think he's a bad player at all, and I reckon he'll probably have a good stint at Brentford. And I wish him all the best.
Could be whipping balls into Ivan Toney, of course, who returns this weekend. Another one, Japhet Tanganga joining Millwall on loan, returned from a loan in Germany that wasn't too successful. Thoughts on this, Jack?
Yeah, Tanganga. He's someone that maybe I thought might fit a Postecoglou system. As we know, we've had so many injuries to our centre halves. We know Davies has now got a hamstring injury. Van der Ven was out with a hamstring injury. Romero has his disciplinary problems, but because he goes into challenges so hard, he's often injured. So I thought maybe they'd keep Tanganga around, but obviously bringing in Dragusin from Genoa, Postecoglou is quite happy with how Davies has played as well, that he doesn't feel the need to have someone else. I think Tanganga is very quick. I don't think he's the best on the ball, but I think defensively he's quite solid. So it's interesting that he's opted to kind of send him back out to Millwall. But I do actually think this is a very good move. I think he is quite a talented centre-back. When he come in and made his debut against Liverpool, he was phenomenal and he had a few good games, but he just wasn't able to hold that spot down. And I think when you're trying to play out from the back and kind of progress as centre halves, he's not really that ball type of playing centre back. But I really hope he does well at Millwall, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's someone that kind of retains some value in the future. I could see him kind of getting a good move. We know Tomori kind of really excelled after he left Chelsea and is at AC Milan now, and he's probably unlucky not to be starting in the England squad. So yeah, I hope it goes well for Tanganga, and maybe he'll rejoin the first team next year.
Yeah, I agree with you in terms of like, he started off so well at Tottenham. Everyone thought he was almost going to be the next Ledley King. And I remember he had a good game against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup at home. I think it was at the old White Hart Lane, or maybe even, no, I think it was as we joined the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And he was almost playing as a right wing back. And I remember he got up and down that line and put in a few good balls. I think he got an assist, hit the post, if I remember rightly, Jack. And yeah, he was really impressive. But yeah, it's just a shame how it's kind of gone for him. Injuries have got in the way and a few barriers. But see how he does at championship level. Hopefully he gets some game time and hopefully progresses and can come back to Tottenham with a fresh mindset. But Jack, I believe that's all the updates we have for now. We are linked with a couple of players, which we'll probably do in another little video. But we're going to wrap things up there. There is a couple of links, as I just said, involving a player from Atalanta, a midfield player. So let us know in the comments below if you want to see us do a little review on him and other potential transfers in for the rest of the window. But guys, as I said, little quick 10-minute transfer update. If you have enjoyed, please flash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn post notification bells on. And as always, guys, remember, come on, you Spurs!